Hello guys, again we have another session with me, Mr. M, and today we are doing a bit of geometry, grade 9, and this is our basic diagram. So the basic of the question that they would ask, that you find the unknown angles and giving reasons on how you found those angles. So we are going to attack this according to the unknown angles that we have here. We have R, we have Q, we have P, we have N and M. So these are our unknown angles that we are required to find and giving the basic reasons on how we found them. So now what else are we given? We are given that this line is parallel to this line according to that arrow there that is going up. So we know parallel lines, they are equal. So they ask us that you find these unknown angles. Let us move along on how we can go about attacking these angles. So the other angles that are given to us is 70 degrees and 55 degrees. So both of those angles, number one, those are our initial points on where we should start to find the unknown angles. So let's start with attacking M next to 55 degrees. So the basic of this line here, we have M lying on the same line of 55 degrees. And the rule says that angles that are lying on a straight line, both of them, they are equal to 180 degrees. So we have our angle M plus angle 55 degrees, both equal to 180 degrees. So we know now we have our unknown, which is M, and we are able now to solve for M, which is the angle that we are looking for. Okay, so we are going to apply now the rules of mathematics on going about to attack this angle. So we say, we subtract 55 degrees on the left hand side, and we subtract 55 degrees on the right hand side. Remember, what you do on the left hand side, you also do on the right hand side. So M plus 55 degrees minus 55 degrees cancels. You are left with M. On this side, 180 degrees, subtracting the same 55 degrees, you are going to be left with M is equal to, that's what I'm talking about, M is equal to 180 minus 55 degrees. So our M, basically, angle M is equal to 125 degrees. So we have found the first angle. Moving along. Because now this is our reason. There's our reason. Angle in a straight line. You get a mark for that also. Never leave that one behind. Moving along. We know that we have 125 degrees on our M. We have 55 degrees that were given, and the 70 degrees that were given. And therefore we have N next to M. N is very easy to find. N is an angle looking right through 55 degrees. Remember the rules, that the angles that are opposite to each other, they are equal. Therefore, leaving us to take M as N as 55 degrees. Because this is what the rule says, that angles, opposite angles, in fact vertically opposite angles, they are equal. So your N is equal to 55 degrees. Why is N equals to 55 degrees? Because vertically opposite angles are always equal. So you get a mark for that also. So we have given our statement and we have given our reason. Moving along. There's our diagram again. We have found M to be 125. We have found N to be 55 degrees. We are left with P, Q, and R. So we know our N, that it is 55 degrees because of vertically opposite angles. The same falls for P, because P is opposite to to 70 degrees. So the rule says vertically opposite angles, they are equal. Therefore, leaving us to take P as 70 degrees. Because why? That is the reason. This is the reason vertically opposite angles are equal, 70 degrees. Moving along. So we have vertically opposite angles, which is 70 degrees. So we have P 70 degrees, we have N 55 degrees, we have found M also to be 125 degrees. So we are looking now for Q. We are attacking Q now. So Q, if you look at this shape closely, you'll find that Q is on the inside of the triangle that P and N are at. So we are going to apply, to find Q, we are going to apply the rules of a triangle. And the rules say that the angles of a triangle, when you add or sum them together, they are always going to make up 180 degrees. So if I add this 70 degrees and I add it with the 55 degrees of N plus Q, which is unknown, I'm going to get what? I'm going to get what? 180 degrees. So I have my Q plus 70 plus 55 degrees equals to 180 degrees. So these, the rule. Why am I saying this statement? Because why? Angles in a triangle are always equal to 180 degrees. Always state your reason. Okay, let's go back to our general form of the equation. There it is. It's Q plus 70 plus 55 equals to 180. Then we work out what we're given here, because we are going to add these two, and they are going to give us 125. And that 125, we're going to subtract it from 180 degrees to find our Q, leaving us Q equal to 55 degrees. So we basically have most of our angles, and we are left with only one angle here, and that angle is R. So there's R. We have P 70 degrees, we have N 55 degrees, we have M 125 degrees, and we have Q, which is 55 degrees. So what happens to our R? Remember now, R is lying on the same line of Q. I can attack this on different angles, but the easiest one is to say R and Q are lying on the same line, parallel line. The same line of Q and R, they are lying on the same line. And the rule says angles that are lying on the same line, they are equal to 180 degrees. So it's easy to find my R. And I take that 55, I subtract it from the 180 degrees, therefore I get my R. There's a reason for it, for that one. Angles on a straight line are always equal to 180. And it gives my R to be 125 degrees. That is the basic of geometry, grade 9, the basic of it. Until we see each other again, with me, Mr. M, you can make an appointment on Facebook for a personal med session with me, a paid one, and then we can get deeper into these things. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, and God bless you.